You kept it a secret, but when you first commented on one of our videos, and then we looked at your profile, and the winner had not been announced yet, but we knew that you were at the top most liked.
Yeah.
Right? So was that stressful? Were you thinking in your head like, shit, I don't want to lose this top position. I don't want anyone to overtake me. Is that the stress that you're talking about?
Yeah. I mean, I was like, I hope Charlie already has a Tesla. You know what I mean?
Charlie D'Amelio wins it. Oh my God.
That would just be a bummer. That point, it's like what? Like I had no chance.
Yeah, I mean, also there's this dancing llama on TikTok. That. With this audio, like, like, I mean, it has 12 million likes right now. I mean, so you never know with TikTok, right? I mean, like, something so random could come and just, like, overtake the video. So, obviously, like, my heart was beating the whole time. Like, from the 3 days that the contest was going on, I was just, like, I was obviously glued to my screen the whole time, like updating the thing and everything.
You're hiding your emotions from your dad and stuff.
Oh yeah,
and you saw the numbers, and he's probably just like, "Why are you so happy today?"
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, there was a different energy.
It was pretty perceptive, but I didn't. It just went right over my head. And it was. I mean, we'd be watching something, and he'd say, "Oh, I got to take this call," which is.
David Dobrik is calling.
That's the thing.
Who are you taking calls from it? Like, what are all these calls that you?
Yeah, well, I mean,
what's the process of a big giveaway like this?
We were literally watching Avatar.
Oh yeah,
on Netflix. Yeah.
Airbender or
Airbender.
Good,
for sure.
Good. Of course.
Yeah, first time watching it. I literally,
wow.
and I love it. I'm like so about it and everything. We were watching it, and I get a call from David Dobrik, like a FaceTime. It's my whole family, and I'm like, hey guys, I gotta go. I gotta take this. I'm like, you guys can keep watching. Don't worry about it. I go in my room, lock my door, and everything. And
you like stand in like the back corner.
So
no one can hear you. You gotta get as far away from them as possible.
Yeah, well, I mean, so that's the other thing. Like you said, how does this giveaway happen? Yeah. And like how does everything work and stuff like that. And like, yeah, like a lot of it was up in the air, like for everybody, like, you know what I mean? Like David didn't know how it was going to work, and like, no, because there's so many variables and stuff. So like as soon as I found out that I did win, I was like, it just popped in my head. I was like, wait, now I have to surprise my dad. I was like, shoot, like David, like we are in LA, and you're in LA and stuff. It'd be really cool to have you there when we surprise him and stuff like that. So I commented that on his video, and then he followed me, and like luckily he saw it and stuff. He followed me. He's like, let's do it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So yeah,
that's amazing. So I'm sure, like, because we have a little bit of knowledge about like how G Fuel and that structure works.
Yeah,
it's a massive company, and they have their own section that focuses on giveaways and working with content creators. Yeah. So I'm sure like you get to be you're in contact with David, but I'm so curious as to how complex it was to make sure everything was going on in a giveaway.
Yeah, honestly, I would have expected it to be more complex. Like honestly,
really?
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm sure there was so much behind the scenes on their end.
Yeah.
We didn't see that much of it. Basically, I was in contact with David and his assistant and like his purchaser and all that stuff, like talking about the car. It was kind of stressful because she needed a lot of information about my dad so that I could they could buy the car for him, like in his name and stuff. So I had to like sneak around. I
lost my license plate.
Yeah,
my driver's license.
Yeah, he didn't have one, and I was like, "Hey, Dad, like, let's go get our licenses." Like, let's go to the DMV today. Like, that would be fun. Like, that's a fun activity. Like father-son DMV day. Yeah. Yes, please.
Wow, that's amazing. So
that's pretty funny.
When I think of like, so this is so new, the idea of huge giveaways on social media. Like 4 years ago, you see a car in a mall and there's a sign that says we're giving it away. Like, how crazy is it for you, like seeing how like these giveaways work and how these companies are working with influencers, people that make videos all day. That's their job.
I couldn't wrap my head around it. I mean, basically, Bobby came to me at one point and said, "Hey, your anniversary is coming up. How about if we all go to the park today and, we'll just hang out and it'll be fun. It'll be a little pre-celebration." Yeah. And so I thought we were headed to the park, and I thought I was going to get a sandwich, and,
You didn't get the sandwich.
I never did get the sandwich. But
Shit. But no, so mad about it.
That's like at the end of the video, goes, "Where's my sandwich?"
Fuck this Tesla.
Where's my sandwich?
But no, it was weird. We got up there and Bobby said, "Hey, this is my friend David," and we did the fist bump. The fist bump thing. And
the way you said that,
it's the COVID fist bump.
Yeah, sure.
and I didn't think anything more about it. And then David was just kind of hanging around. And then suddenly things started unfolding. And I honestly, it's sorry to say, but my head was just sort of buzzing. I mean, I really don't have much recollection. I mean, once I sort of picked myself off the ground, it was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
and that's why I kept looking at this kid who, from my eyes, he's like a little kid.
Yeah.
and he's giving away a Tesla. And so I don't know if this got in the video, but I just remember just thinking, who is this?
Yeah. Who's your dad?
Yeah. So it was all, from the perspective of somebody who hadn't seen a TikTok, who hadn't, done any of this stuff, and not knowing about this whole world, it was bizarre.
It's super hard to explain to like our parents like what's like actually going on in like the social media side of things, just because like it's like, how do you even? It's such a different language.
Yeah,
we only know it because we had to grow up with it.
Oh yeah,
there's
sure.
no way we could just pick it up.
But let me tell you, I mean, my parents are all about TikTok now.
Yeah,
like all about it. Like my mom,
win a Tesla, like TikTok free advertising.
No,
win a Tesla.
literally, like there's like 160,000 comments under my video, and
Jesus
my mom
Christ.
has read like every single one. Like she's like, Bobby, look at this one. Like, you should respond. I'm like, hey mom, just get an account and respond for me. Like, I can't respond to all these.
Bob
But
needs
when
to
we
start
were
learning how
growing
to
up-
renegade and stuff for his
Yeah,
own
Bob.
TikToks. He started
No, we're
dancing.
gonna. I mean, that's the thing. Like, just yesterday, I filmed a TikTok with him. I've been teaching him all sorts of things about it. Like, we filmed a transition video yesterday.
Those are crazy.
Yeah,
those are fun to watch.
So he kicks up in the air, and suddenly he's in like new clothes.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
yeah.
And so I didn't tell him really what it was before, but I'm like, just kick up, just trust me, or whatever. He's like that, like, you know what I mean? He's like, but it
So
turned out really
confused.
good. Yeah, didn't it? So
But
that's
see,
gonna
when
be
I
soon.
was growing up, broadcasting was something that they did from Mount Olympus somewhere,
Yeah.
It was just, so the idea of everybody getting to be a broadcaster, if you've got the
That's
guts,
what's cool. That's
is
what's cool.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. But it's also super scary.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are just out on a limb somewhere hoping that all this pulls together. And
Yeah,
we're
there's
building
a-
a plane as it flies, and that's like every content creator, right?
Yeah.
It could all end tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's not
Exactly.
a salary
So
job.
weird.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we like find there's numerous times where we find ourselves like sitting here and we're like, what the hell are we doing here? We're like 4 months ago, like what, you know what I mean? Like, how is this ever in the picture? But yeah, it's super cool that like David Dobrik is at a point where he can like work with brands, because he's surprised. I don't know if you've seen his other videos and stuff, but
a few now. But
yeah, I mean, he's surprised. There's probably like 10 people now that he's gotten cars for.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just incredible like what he can do with that.
Nothing's been this big. Like the amount of like all my friends would repost the G Fuel picture on their story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen it be this big with him. It was an amazing, and it had such a mark because it also was matched with such a great video that you made on TikTok. Yeah, it was a different recipe, and I think it did.
Yeah, a lot
it
of
was
people
lot.
just totally connected with it. Everyone's like, I want him to win. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
everyone saw it before you even. And then like you like went into like the comments and were like, oh, this is crazy. Like, like we were not expecting that whatsoever. So yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, we didn't really realize how big it was until the last couple days we've been going out, and literally every time we've gone out, my dad and I
Really?
have been recognized.
Yeah.
Yeah, like people are like,
that's so
congrats,
weird.
and the Tesla helps obviously because
Yeah.
like we're driving around in it and stuff.
That's
But
awesome.
yeah, they're like, congrats. We've already met so many people and talked to them
That's
about it and
amazing.
stuff.
Yeah, the
It's
first
like-
time we went to charge, we finally, it started
Oh,
going
yeah, yeah.
down, and I'm starting to panic. It's like, we can't
Yeah.
just pull into a gas station. So we found a supercharging station in Pasadena and went up there. We had just pulled in, and this car pulls up, and these 3 pretty girls pop out and say, hey, we know you.
They're
Yeah,
crazy.
so nice.
Yeah, the Tesla brings the pretty girls.
Yeah.